See, I'm trying to find a way to get closure, but it bothers me that nobody did anything and nobody sees where there's a problem with what he did. And nobody is acknowledging that I've had setbacks because of that. And it's not fair. That's not the way we were all raised. That's not why we took the Pledge of Allegiance, to let that happen. So, like, the one idea, I have to creatively have an output. And, I have this one idea of making dummies of these people and setting them on fire. There's a lot of different ways to do it. And, like, it would make me feel better, but it's just one more drop in the bucket. And, just one more little thing. And, I'm in this town and I see art stuff going on that I have been excluded from. I see me being pushed around. I see me being told, well, like, if I was, all that has been created that I feel is against me, if I was addressing me, Daniel, I would say, okay, this is what I feel like is being said to me. Behave yourself and don't make a stink about what was done to you, whether it's true or false. And don't feel stigmatized by the events and the presence of those individuals and circumstances. And don't feel threatened by the record of you being trespassed these times, okay, whether it's false or not. And don't hold any weight to a 25-year-old cop on a couple occasions pushing me around. And don't hold any weight to trying to correct the situation and the people not doing what their job was supposed to be. That's and if you don't make a stink about that, Daniel, we'll be nice to you perhaps and shake carrots, like even, the zoning guy. Oh, yeah, we have some art projects. We were thinking about you. Yeah, but you want to lowball me. You want to harass me first. You want to tell me that I can't have electric or a driveway, okay? And even though it's 2 grand for water, that was just a planning guy. So, I don't even know if that would have been allowable to be permitted, because of what the red tape that you guys put to me first. And then, with the whole buying my property thing and, all the articles coming out now about Ashboro and, people making decisions like on a gung-ho level. I'm not quoting it verbatim, but, this is like what I'm dealing with. And I'm just supposed to shut the fuck about all that and then have half of a life in a city that I came fully alive to. That's how I feel. And it just sucks because it's not going away. And the only way to make it better is to make accountability and find a way to redeem with me. Because I just it's just a constant stigma here. And I could put my studio anywhere. And that's what I realize about myself is I'm bringing it. Okay? And yeah, now, okay, in my face there's Facebook and other Randolph County murals, and mine's not in there. And I was kicked out of murals, and there's lesser murals of different designs that were, specified and requested that are there that they made 10 grand off of, and I got kicked out. All that kind of shit. And Ashboro emerging artists, but hey, I was here like, hello, and I was door to door, and I met a lot of nice people. And until that happened, everything was cool. I was a member of the Chamber of Commerce. And the ladies, I remember all the nice people, and I don't want to say their names. I don't want to stress them out. But, all these other people that, know me and what my intent was for coming here should fucking step forward. And they're not. So it's like a fucking shitty fucking town, to be honest with you. And I have a lot of nice people and really cool people here and friends here, and I have a piece of property here. And, maybe it's just temporary. Maybe I'm supposed to just, okay, now that they've tried to fuck me over on my property, and now I'm finally getting the chance killing myself years later with energy and gumption and time I don't feel like I have. I'm forced to do it anyway because I don't want to fail because of these fuckbags. And it is what it is. I'll call them fuckbags, dude. They put me out. They costed me money and time and heart and everything. Spirit. Look at my attitude now, and I'm supposed to feel good. I'm supposed to do Wim Hof breathing exercises. Feels good for 5 fucking minutes. I'm supposed to fucking smoke some fucking, legal cannabis or not. It's just 5 fucking minutes, dude. I can't fucking have a drink. There's no woman by my side making me nice. There's no family hanging out with me. There's no people that 100% get me and accept me that I could feel comforted in and stop shaking. I don't have a swimming pool anymore to dip in. Florida sucked anyway because of the fucking water and the fucking, hookworms in the sand. They buried a kid in Pompano Beach as a joke, and for 15, 20 minutes up to his head, and they started eating his feet, hookworms. I mean, anyway, whatever. Anything to fucking distract my mind by using creativity and fucking politics now is the magnet because it is shit again. And I got rid of a lot of thoughts, and then when I came here, I had bad thoughts, and I still remember that I had the thoughts because I'm still assessing here. Yeah, it's my dream, but those fucking assholes, it's also my dream for them to be fucking accountable. They have to be fucking accountable. They have to pay for the crime, dude. They have to pay for the crime. They have to pay for the crimes, dude. If anybody else did it, they would have problems. And these people are getting away scot-free because they have influence. And the people that they're influencing that are letting them get away with this shit, the mayor of Seagrove and Homer Behaler, they do not deserve to get away with that. Dennis Sigford does not deserve to get away with that. I'm sorry. There's nothing I did that I should have had incurred those things. And I am stuck in a fucking playground full of bullies and children and fascists and nice people that are basically a cower. You cower. I love you, but you fucking cower. And violence is no way to solve a problem. And, people will brag about 50 caliber. Okay, well, I got a fucking 50 caliber set of conversations and paragraphs coming out. Okay, you're not used to it because, you don't hear the bang. You're not the one pulling the trigger, and it's not over as quick, and it's not fucking like that. So my words become the symbol of whatever that makes me invalid. Again, judged for my response. And I don't want to live like this. I don't want to know that every time I fucking go outside that, I might see, or it just sucks. It's mixed in with people I like to see. And I've been belittled here. I'm sorry, but, small talk fucking sucks. And, belittling each other for fun or because, that's what we do. That's fucking stupid. I don't like that. I don't want to be next to that. Okay? I got clean feet. Okay? I like to put stuff away. I'm an organized kind of guy. It's just, I'm not satisfied. I love my people here. But it's not fulfilling a greater portion of me that's fucking dormant and hungry. And creatively, it's getting influenced too much by politics. Because I find myself being creative on how to fucking justify myself and embellish myself so I could feel proud and dignified enough to go outside in a place where I feel there's a fuckload of people going by that think that I'm a scumbag trespasser and that I'm just lucky I'm getting by. And that bothers me. That's not the way I set it up. That's because of fucking Dennis and fucking Homer and Sarah and fucking David Fernandez. That's why. Fuck you. And nobody does anything about it. And I've done everything a responsible, dignified, diplomatic, honorable American, as well as what a citizen would do to fucking try and deal with it. And as a citizen, I was denied and threatened, okay, and pushed around. And as an American, I was ignored and pushed aside. There you fucking go. Drain this fucking swamp. Or do me right. I don't care about anybody else that doesn't stick up for themselves, but god damn it, I'm sticking up for myself. And this place is a piece of fucking shit. That's the way I fucking feel. More time than not. And I got work that I need to do, and my mind is stigmatized because it's still shit. And when I try to have a social life because I can't go outside, I'm on Facebook, and what do I see? The motherfucker's family looking at me. Fuck you again, Dennis. I don't care if you're 80 or a veteran. Fuck you. You're a lying piece of shit, and you need to be accountable. You need to turn yourself in. Okay? The only way out of this, Dennis, is for you to turn yourself in.